Florida manatees. The gentle sea mammals known as sea cows are dying in Florida at an alarming rate, mostly of starvation as their main staple of seagrass is disappearing in the state's panhandle region. According to experts, out of an estimated population of 6,000 to 7,000 manatees in Florida, up to 1,000 died last year alone. Manatees are protected species in Florida, but their environment is not. They are particularly vulnerable because aside from the scarcity of seagrass in their habitats, they are also being affected by water pollution, injured by boats, and killed by red tide events, a toxic algal bloom.
We knew when we first began studying manatees that they had serious threats, and those threats, because you could see scarred manatees, and you could pick up manatees that had been hit or sliced by propellers. So we knew that watercraft was one of the primary causes. They were also caught in locks and dams, and these are very direct human caused deaths. And so there was a number of rules and regulations and sanctuaries, like right here in Crystal River, that were created to try and protect them.
Their population on the western part of the Florida Panhandle are faring better thanks to lower human activity, fewer boats, less pollution, and greater efforts to restore coastal ecosystem and growing seagrass.
So in the last few years, we've seen a drastic decline in seagrass itself, both East Coast, West Coast, but more drastically on the East Coast of Florida and notably in the Indian River Lagoon. Currently, one of our biggest projects is the Save Crystal River project, and that is a restoration project in Kings Bay where we are going to restore about 92 acres and hopefully more beyond that. We have fully completed about 80 acres thus far, and it's been so successful that the 80 acres of grass that we've planted has actually expanded to over 250 acres.
Manatees can grow up to 13 feet long and weigh up to 3,500 pounds. They are herbivorous and survive almost exclusively on seagrass. These are gentle and docile, unafraid of humans, mammals which can live both in salty and fresh water and also venture into rivers, springs, and inlets.
Manatees in Florida need to stay warm when temperatures drop in the wintertime. And so they are aggregating around a couple of power plants there. So you'll have thousands of manatees in this area, which they come sort of expecting, where's the buffet? And they arrive and it's not there. And so they have been starving and dying as a consequence of that starvation, but also other health concerns that are associated with malnutrition.
Florida Governor Ron DeSantis in May earmarked more than $30 million to enhance and expand manatee rescue, rehabilitation efforts, and provide habitat restoration for areas where manatees are highly concentrated. Sophia Jamal, reporting from NTV America.
Come on, girls. That's great, thank you.